லூஸ் பண்ணுறேன். லூஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு எப்படி மேலே இருக்கு. டைட் 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 பண்ண டைட் ஓகே. இந்த லிங்க் ஷேர் பண்ணுறேன். என்னோட ஃபோன் நம்பர் அப்படி
This is new link, sir.
Various key parameters of OB. Finally, we discuss about
okay, no
CO.
problem. No need to share.
Okay. COs are very important.
You share na.
COs are termed as basic building block of OB. The entire OBE is constructed. That's assume OB is a building. Each and every CO is brick. Okay. Therefore, without CO, we cannot implement OBE. Therefore, who is responsible for CO? CO achievement? Faculty. Let us assume that we have 60 odd courses in a typical UG program. How many COs will be having? Each course we have 5. Let us say 5 or 6. You can assume 5. 60 into 5, 300. Therefore, entire program outcome will be achieved through 60 odd courses CO. That means 300. If all the COs are achieved to some extent, automatically we can confirm POs are achieved. Once POs are achieved, we are confirming that our graduates are able to achieve and able to satisfy the employer's requirement. Therefore, the whole purpose of this system we are able to achieve. That means we are able to satisfy employer. There is no question of unemployment. This is theoretical. It's not a very simple thing to achieve, but if you believe in this system, if all the faculties are able to achieve their COs, automatically, after some time, maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, your graduates, not all 100%, at least 60-70% of graduates will be in a position to satisfy the employer requirements. Therefore, our system will give fruitful results. Now let us discuss the overall connections between various key parameters of OBE. It is a diagram, block diagram that describes how the different components are interconnected. Here if you see the starting point is vision mission. Here the vision mission includes both institute and department put together. After that, we are writing POs. Then program outcome. But program outcome we are not writing independently. Through a reference graduate, it's an external reference. GS are not defined by individual organization. It is given by world level body. Therefore, using GA, we are writing POs. Then POs are converted to 300 plus COs. We are not writing CO independently. COs are generated from POs. Okay. Therefore, each PO, for 11 POs, we have across 300 plus COs. 5 CO will be taken by one faculty for a one course. He will take 45 hours or 50 hours. Therefore, one CO, approximately we are spending 9 hours. Are you able to follow me? Approximately 8 to 9 hours. Therefore, you are planning your delivery in the 9 hours. What should be your objective in mind? Not coverage of syllabus. That is very easily achieved. What is your target? Most of the students able to achieve the expected outcome. Outcome is nothing but ability. Each outcome is ability. Student ability only. If you read very clearly, each and every outcome is students, they are going to do something. Explain, design, apply, analyze, use. Therefore, if most of the students are able to do that, the CO is achieved. Therefore, in order to achieve this, we need extra planning. That is called session plan. Each and every hour, to achieve the CO, what I have to do. This will be planned well in advance. Lesson plan, hourly plan, that is called micro teaching. Lesson plan is macro plan. For each and every hour, what you are going to do in the classroom, if you have that plan also, we can achieve session plan, thereby course outcome. So CO means PO. But in these discussions, we are giving less importance to, we are not thinking about syllabus coverage. This will automatically happen. Okay? Therefore, this arrow mark indicates design, top-down design. While designing outcome-based educational system, start from vision and mission of the institution, vision and mission of the department, PEOs, program outcome, COs, then session outcome. Automatically, next will be assessment. Therefore, even after that, we have so many other components, always coming from top-down approach. When it comes to assess the performance of the system, we have to follow the bottom up. First, we will be assessing the CO attainment. From that, PO attainment. Using PO attainment, we will not calculate PEO attainment. For PEO, separately, we need to collect data from external world. Therefore, PEO assessment is over. PEO assessment will give you whether you have achieved the vision of the department. If all the department visions are achieved, finally we can say that, therefore, finally, all vision, mission are directly related to what you are going to do in the classroom. That's called session outcome. 1 hour. Who is going to do most of the activities in 1 hour? Therefore, the day-to-day activities by the faculty will be directly mapped to session outcome, thereby course outcome, thereby program outcome. If all the program outcomes are achieved, automatically student will have a very good capacity to elevate to the expected professional outcome, thereby vision of the department is achieved. If all the department visions are achieved, we are in a position to achieve the vision of that. Therefore, OB is a framework. OB is a tool for institutional development. If one institute wants to achieve higher level in a short period of time, maybe 5 years, 10 years, I want to be in this region #1. It is certainly possible, but we need a pakka plan for that. OB is such a tool for institutional transformation, institutional development. In that process, each and every faculty is first transformed through student transformation, thereby institute transformation, department transformation, then finally institute transformation. Is it clear? You read this diagram now. Same thing in a different manner. Previously we used block diagram. This is called cone diagram. That will give you much more clarity now. Right hand side we have vision, mission, single point. Normally vision will be 1 line. Okay? Then it is zoomed into PEOs, meaningful PEOs. Your vision of the department is zoomed into meaningful PEOs. PEOs further zoomed into many POs, 11 or 12. Then POs will be zoomed into 300 plus COs. 300 plus COs zoomed into 300 into 9 hours. How many? 2,700 session outcome. We can draw one more big circle. How many dots will be there? Why 2,700? 9 hours for one CO. We have 300. 300 to 9, 2,700. Therefore, single point agenda, that is your vision, will be converted to so many hourly activities. Is it clear? 3,700 hourly activities. In that, some faculty is going to act, not one faculty, many faculties. The thesis will be 4 years. 10 to 12 faculty were involved in that task. That is also in different semesters. If you are able to achieve your task in a semester very clearly, most of the session outcomes will be accomplished, thereby CO accomplished, PO accomplished, vision of your department accomplished, through that vision of the institution accomplished. This is also a good diagram. It is like a lens. If you have a one-line statement, we don't know how to achieve that. But if you see that vision through OBE lens, you are able to see how to achieve that. What is OBE now? OBE is a zooming lens. If you see your vision through OBE, we have the pakka clarity what we need to do to achieve that. Same diagram, different, same methodology, but diagram is different, thereby we are getting different interpretation. Are you able to solve? Now, are you happy in explaining these parameters very confidently? What is your outcome? Participants will be able to explain the key parameters out. That is the expectation I have while starting this session. Now, how many parameters can you recall one by one now? Vision and mission of the institution, mission of the department, then PEOs, then graduate attributes, then yes, POs, then COs, then program specific criteria, that is recommendation for curriculum benchmarking. Now, if you are able to understand, able to explain clearly the role of each and every parameter, already well done. That's all. All are connected like this. We are able to see how it is connected. That's very, very important here. Is it clear now? Here some connections are bidirectional, some connections are unidirectional. In the previous diagram, we could not be able to see the direction. Purposefully, directions are not shown here. From the understanding we have now, can you identify the directions now? Which connections are bidirectional? Which one is unidirectional? CO to PO, bidirectional, unidirectional? PO to CO, CO attainment used for PO attainment. PO attainment to CO, both are bidirectional. PO to PEO, unidirectional. PEO to PO we are generating. But PO attainment will not be considered for PEO. That is only one dimensional. Similarly, what about the PEO to vision connection? Bidirectional. PEO achievement, we are going to do vision of the department, thereby vision of the institution. Therefore, only one line is missing. PO to PEO is not bidirectional, unidirectional. Why? Because there is a gap. What is the gap? 3 years. Therefore, PO attainment directly will not contribute to what is the justification for that. Now, I wanted to quote a very simple example. We are all going to driving school. Suppose I wanted to get driving license. Car. What I have to do?
Go to driving school.
Driving school. Maybe there will be some practice, maybe 30 hours, some 30 days or 50 days. There will be simulator also. Okay, after 30 days, I will get driving license. How they ascertain your driving capability? RTO office, there is synthetic road. It's a normal road. No traffic, nothing. Okay? In the RTO office, some area is dedicated for driving. In that test condition, it's called test condition. In the test drive you will do. Okay? With that, they will confirm. With this ability, he will be able to drive the car. I am using the word he will be, because I tested only in the synthetic road. With this ability, he or she will be able to drive the car in a normal condition, normal road. Who is confirming? The RTO officer. He is confirming that he is driving the car in synthetic. With that, he will be or she will be able to drive the car. That is why in CO, PO, we are using will be, because in our assessment, we are not using real world problems. We are using only synthetic problem. In the assignment or in the examination, we are not solving, we are asking them to solve real engineering problem. We are saying that with this, he will be able to do in the real industry. Even after 3 years, after working in the real industry, if you say that he will be able to drive the car, that is the difference between PO and PO. Okay? If somebody got driving license, you are meeting after 4 years. If you ask, he is saying that I will be able to drive the car. Then what is the meaning of that? Still he didn't have, he did not drive the car. Therefore, based on the engineering practice, after driving license, he should started driving in various road conditions. Maybe traffic, mud road, hilly road, with traffic, without traffic, maybe in highway. Like that, in different situations, he started driving in 3 years. Maybe in the 4th year, we can strongly say that he is a professional driver. He is a professional engineer. There is a professional education. The PO is professional outcome. Therefore, even the able to is matters here. If you understand that, you can understand what is the importance of PO, PO, and CO. Is it okay? Well, we are going to discuss about one important concept, Bloom's taxonomy. Because finally now, the entire OBE is converted to CO. Okay? Finally, what is important now? Because finally, if CO is attained, that's all. Now, for CO only, we are going to give lot of importance. It is going to be a basic building block. Now, how to write COs? How to write CO? For that, we are going to use one important framework called Bloom's taxonomy. OBE is a framework. To implement OBE, we are referring to one more framework. What is that? Bloom's taxonomy. When the OBE concept was developed? 1994. Where? In USA. Now it is almost gold standard for technical education throughout the world. Developing countries, developing all, including all countries, for engineering programs, OBE is a gold standard. If you wanted to really produce good engineering graduate, follow OBE. OBE will take care of everything. But India is too late. We are almost 20 years later. 94, we adopted 2013. Other developing countries are following us. In fact, Bangladesh recently, 2022-2020, they got. Pakistan also very late, 2019-20. China, they got in the same period, 2012. We are all in the same line. But America got 1999. They developed. Now, we are going for Bloom's taxonomy. Can you open that PPT? Who is controlling that? In the laptop, I think morning I gave one PPT. Can you? Bloom's taxonomy. Okay. Third one. Okay, before discussing this taxonomy, I wanted to get your understanding about taxonomy. Okay, whether you are using taxonomy in your college? Yes. But I am not getting response. Only one faculty saying yes. What about others? No response from this side. Using. Very good. When? Question paper setting you are using. From when? 2024, 25 or past 2 years? Only question paper setting you are using. COs also, very good. Sir is telling COs also we are using.
Yes, sir. COs also we are.
Okay. Now tell me, for what are the purposes you are using Bloom's taxonomy? Question paper setting, lot of voice. Writing COs, super. I think this is a very good statement. For NPA purpose, we are using taxonomy. Very good. First, we should understand the reality. Really, if we wanted to improve, first we should know where we are. If you hide it, if you want to superficially say something, you will never improve. First, we need to admit what is the current level, what is expected, what is the gap, how to fill the gap. If you really wanted to improve, we need to assess current level, what is expected, the gap is very important. If you say that we are here, already we are above the expected, we will never improve. Therefore, we need to know what is our current level. The gap is deciding the effort required to move further. Okay. Now, why we need to use Bloom's? Bloom's taxonomy was proposed in which year? 1956. 1956. OBE 1994. Even 1950 is very old concept. Still it is relevant. Including MIT Boston, #1 in the world for engineering education. Do you know MIT? Not this MIT USA. Massachusetts. This is #1 for engineering. #1 in the world. Number of students admitted very less. They will admit only 30 students for a program. To get admission, it is not very easy. They will fix 3 admissions for India, 3 for Russia, 2 for Germany, for USA some 5 or 6. Even the #1 student in JEE Advanced is not easy task to get. I think one of the students, recent, I think 4 years before, All India rank 1 student, he did not select IIT Bombay, he joined MIT. Are you able to follow me? Even that institute, they are using Bloom's taxonomy even now. Why? For what purpose? What is Bloom's taxonomy? Why they are giving that much importance? Then we need to understand. Otherwise, we will not give importance, we will not use it. We will use only for the namesake, we will write something that will not be in the practice. Are you ready to discuss now? Can you identify Benjamin Bloom's from these photographs? Who is Bloom's? His name is Benjamin S. Bloom's. First person. He is considered to be father of education. Not in India, throughout the world, he is considered to be father of education. Is it easy to get that figure, that adjective, father of education? Father of India. Who is father of India? Mahatma Gandhi. We are not giving any other person. There is research for, like that, education, he is considered to be father. Whether we know that, whether we are in education or not. How many years? Sometimes 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Fortunately, I happens to know in 2012, almost 18 years of my experience. Now I am 32. I joined in 94 as a faculty in this institution. Still I am continuing there. Now I am 32 years. Fortunately, in 18 years, after the completion of 18 years, I understand the role of taxonomy. Then it is completely changed my teaching career. I have two baskets now. Before knowing Bloom's taxonomy, different kind of basket. After knowing taxonomy, I'm a totally different personality now. Before this, I was known for evolutionary algorithm, expert in evolutionary algorithm. I published a lot of articles. I did my postdoctoral research in the same field, almost 135 publications, including 7 IEEE. 19 graduates completed in same area in the span of 9-10 years. 20 scholars completed up to 2013-14. After that, I never took post PhD scholar. Stopped. I started doing research in education now because of this. Now I studied all the Benjamin Bloom's textbook. 11 textbooks he has written. I collected all the public papers written by Benjamin Bloom's. Then only I am able to understand the role of taxonomy in education. Read the first statement. What is that? What is the first statement? Global language for education or educators. If you are in education, whether you are a student or a teacher, it's a language for education. Without knowing the language, can you practice that profession? No. If you are practicing that profession, you are not truly practicing. There is a problem in communication. What are the possible communication in education? Faculty to student, then student to faculty, among the faculty, among the student. Only 4 communications are possible. I'm going in depth actually. In education, how we are communicating to the student? Question paper. What is that actually? What is question paper actually? Tell me. It is a communication between faculty and the student. Who is setting the question paper? It is communicating to the student. Okay. Answer sheet. Student responding to your communication. You are setting the question paper. Your fellow friend is reading the question paper while valuation. Who is setting? You. Who is reading that question? Other faculty. This is called faculty to faculty. You are setting the question for student, not only student, but also faculty. Therefore, while faculty reading the question, it is called faculty to faculty communication. Is it clear? Then what about student to student communication? Whenever you are giving common work, group discussion, brainstorming, some problem, group problem solving, group assignment, any group activity, common task, one outcome will be read by many individuals. Among them, there is a communication. You are writing course outcome. Who is going to read the course outcome? Faculty as well as student. Okay? Because take a common course, physics. How many teachers involved in taking physics course? If your admission say 1200, for 60 students, 1 faculty. How many faculty involved? 20 faculty approximately. Let us assume that 1 person is going to 1 class. How many faculty involved? For all of them, what is the CO? Same CO. Therefore, we are communicating many things. We are sharing among the students and faculty. In these communication, if you use English or any other common language, any other communication language, lot of miscommunication. All the students will not get same thing. All the faculty will not be feeling the same thing. Therefore, educational communication is not penetrative. Now, what is Bloom's taxonomy? Tell me. To minimize this communication error, Benjamin proposed a new language for education That language is called Bloom's taxonomy. Now tell me, what is the role of Bloom's taxonomy? It is only for question paper sitting. Everything, whatever you do in education, in the classroom, for all we can use it. If you miss Bloom's taxonomy, you are missing everything. Completely a different personality now. If you deep dive in Bloom's taxonomy as a teacher, you'll be very, very confident. Nobody can beat you. Even anybody, for that matter, you can give a lot of arguments. Because you have support from Bloom's. You can bring the Bloom's to classroom. Like doctors are always with the stethoscope. Therefore, it's a tool for teachers. Tool for teachers. Whether you are using or not, that you have to think. When it was proposed? 1956. How many years? 70 years. Even 70 years it is
Still is.
relevant. That's the beauty of Bloom's taxonomy. Are you ready now? Actually, Benjamin Bloom, he spent his entire life for education. Improve the quality of education. Mainly for slow learners. According to him, there is no slow learner or fast learner. All are good. Only the time difference. Slow learner may take larger amount of time to understand certain concept. Fast learner will take minimum time. But one slow learner understands, I can also learn over the time, over the period, the time is getting reduced. According to Benjamin Bloom's, 4 research work completed in slow learner, fast learner. Initially, the ratio between slow and fast will be 1:10. Initially. Towards the end of the semester, the ratio is 1:1.1. That means there is no difference. That is why he is strongly writing, all the students are good, all the students are bad. There is no good student, there is no bad. All are good, all are bad. It is also applicable to all of us. I may be good in something. I am also bad in something. That is applicable. Therefore, we should not say he is good student, he is bad student, he will not study, he will not get mark. We need to remove that bias. With bias, we cannot understand outcome-based education. Let us take the original work done by Benjamin Bloom is a 1956 work. In 1956, he proposed a concept called taxonomy of educational objectives for cognitive domain. Before that, in 1948, he has proposed this quote, 1948. According to this quote, the purpose of education is to change thoughts, feelings, and action of students. Are you able to understand? Any education system should change knowledge of students, skills of students, and their attitude or behavior. If you address only one part, the education is incomplete. Are you able to follow me? That is why KSA. Who has proposed this KSA concept? Benjamin Bloom in 1948. If you are offering or if you are designing educational system, your educational curriculum or framework should address knowledge, skill, attitude also. Don't leave. Normally, what we will do? We will give 100% knowledge. We will not give equal importance to skill and attitude. Therefore, our students are not able to satisfy employer. If you started giving importance to the other 2 domains, automatically quality of the system will improve. He took the first domain, knowledge domain. that was categorized into 6 levels. What are the 6 levels under knowledge domain? Knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, finally evaluation. He discussed that simply don't say somebody is knowledgeable. Somebody is not having knowledge. It is not binary. Somebody is good in some knowledge, in some subject, is he or she is not good. It's not a binary. How many levels are there? Knowledge is having 6 levels. For each and every level, he is defining the expectations. If he wanted to say somebody in level 1 in one particular topic, that person has to satisfy certain expectations. If that person satisfies that expectation, we can strongly say that he has risen to level 1 throughout the world. Same. If he is able to satisfy the second level, we can say that his knowledge is in second level. Like that, uniformly, we are able to assess the individual. There is no bias here. According to this slide, the expectations are clearly indicated. For the first level, knowledge, the expectations are ability to recall, remember factual information even without clear understanding. What we have to expect for the first level? As a teacher, what we need to expect? Ability to recall, able to remember factual information. What is factual information? Units, dimension, theorem, corollary, equation, formula, parts of the system. These things are never change. Therefore, this is called factual information. If the student is able to recall all the factual information related to one subject or one course or one concept, then we can say that this particular person is in level 1. In the topic. In that particular topic, already we confirmed it. Because what is the ability he or she is having? Recall, remember factual information. That's the first level. What is second level? The ability to understand, interpret, able to write on their own. What is expected for second level? The ability to interpret, able to write, ability to interpret, able to write on their own. What do you mean by it? If somebody is reading from the textbook, but in the examination he is simply replacing or replicating the textbook content, can I accept he has moved to level 1? What is expected for level 2? Read, digest, write on their own. If you copy from the book, still you are in level 1 only. Therefore, what is expected for level 2? Certainly, level 2 is expected. Somebody, I will confirm somebody in level 2, only when he is able to summarize, able to explain clearly after reading 2 page, 3 page, 5 page, summary in 4 lines, 5 lines, clear-cut interpretation. If I am asking, write in 4 lines the value of outcome-based education. If you write 3 pages, then I will understand that you are not in level 2. If you are able to clearly write in 4 lines, then I will accept you have raised to level 2. Therefore, if some students are writing stories Even the stories are perfect, copied from the textbook. Still they are in level 1 only. He or she may write 10 pages, but they are not able to satisfy my requirement. Why is something different? What is third level? Application. What is the expectation for application? Ability to use the information for solving problems in new and unfamiliar situations. Ability to use the concept. Already I know some concept. Already I understood. Okay? That the concept should be used for problem solving in new unfamiliar situation. What do you mean by unfamiliar situation? If the students are able to solve problems that are discussed in the classroom, assignment, but if new problem is given in the examination, that problems that was asked in the gate examination, but problem is very simple only, but totally new. Same concept, concepts are same, but not discussed in the classroom. It's a different experience. I am asking. He is not able to solve. Then he is not developed to level 3. Therefore, simple problem solving is not level 3. What is level 3? Solving the problem in unfamiliar new situations. Whether these expectations are different for different countries, tell me. Same. If 3 faculty members are involved in assessing the student capabilities, all are very good in Bloom's taxonomy, what will happen? The answer will be same. He will not say level 1, he will not say level 2. One person will say. Because clarity is given with very pakka clarity. What is 4th level? Analysis. What is expected for analysis?
Understanding the concept.
Ability to break down the information into tiny components, looking for interrelationship and organizing information. Applying the concept in many situations. If you apply one unfamiliar situation, that is apply. If you started applying in many variants, you are moving from apply to analyze. Okay, but one concept, using one concept, if you solve one problem, apply. Same concept, many problems. You are moving from, otherwise apply is leading to analyze. More practice. Then what is the next level? Synthesize. Synthesize means putting parts together, ability to connect. Ability to connect different concepts. You will be studying some concept in physics, mathematics, maybe chemistry, engineering. So many concepts in so many courses. By connecting all the dots, if you bring a new concept, totally new concept, then you are synthesizing, able to connect. Then finally, evaluate. Evaluate means judging the value of, ability to judge the value of information. Ability to judge. If you are proposing new now, the previous, if you know the value of the new information, then you are in the highest level. Now can you arrange all these things? What is the first level? Not name, expectations. This is called Bloom's expectations. Ability to recall, remember. Second level.
Understand, interpret.
Ability to write on their own. Ability to write on their own. Number 3. Use the concept for solving problems in new or unfamiliar situations. 4th one. Applying in many situations. 5th one. Creating dots, connecting the dots. Creating new. Finally, judging the value of new information you proposed. Is it clear? Why it is important? Tell me now. Why? It's a very simple concept. Why it is so powerful? The problem is, like Bloom's taxonomy, so many taxonomies are available. So many pink taxonomy, solo taxonomy, we have so many taxonomies. But all are in the literature, journal. Nobody able to penetrate in the reality. Nobody is able to, but in 1956 concept still in universities using, faculty members are using. That is the beauty of this. Very simple and penetrating. Now tell me, why it is working well?
The ability to test the.
I want to give one example. Now to understand that, you take that notebook. Let us assume that same notebook is given to you all. Let us really assume that. Even you are not having this one, let us assume that same notebook is given to all the participants. I want to measure breadth and length. I am asking this question. What you will do? Can you measure immediately or you will ask for something? You will be asking some tool. What is the tool? Scale. Okay. Scale is also given to you. Given to all. Now I am asking randomly from one individual. What is the length and breadth? I am asking from some other person. Whether the value will be same or different.
Same.
Why it is same? Same object, tool is also same. Now let us take the answer script. Answer script written by one student. I am taking 4 or 5 copies. 4 experts I am picking. All are very good in their domain. Very good. PhD, 25 years teaching experience, postdoc, IIT, publications, so many. All are equal. Book publications are given. The paper is given. They are valuing in different rooms. Same question. One paper, copies are taken. What is the expected thing? Answer same. Copy no. Experts are say different. Answer is same. Same question. One person's answer sheet copied 5 times. 5 experts. What is the expected mark?
Different.
Now what is the problem here? Why in the previous example you said same notebook, same object. Therefore object is nothing but answer script now. What is the tool here? Scale. Why scale is uniform? All are using same scale. Standard. That is why assessment is pakka. Now what is really happening here? Each and every person using their own scale. That is the problem. That is why in my PPT, what is Bloom's taxonomy? What is Bloom's taxonomy? It's a tool for knowledge. It's like a scale. If all the faculty members, instead of using their scale, how they are constructing the scale? Their own scale is constructed over the experience. One person's scale may be very, very small. Other person expecting more. More means he will give the reduced mark. One person's scale is very tiny. He will give very high mark. Therefore, scale is non-uniform. Therefore, if you say, don't use your scale, I am giving Bloom's taxonomy. As per Bloom's taxonomy, assess the answers. I will verify. Now what will happen? Their scale will go away. All will try to use Bloom's scale. Now we can expect not exact answer, error will be minimum. That's all. We cannot expect when human being involved, always there will be error. What we can do is, we can minimize the error. That is why Bloom's taxonomy comes as a global language for education. It is giving some communication. Okay? Are you able to understand what you use the scale now? What is Bloom's taxonomy now? I said it as scale, global language for education, different terms only to clearly capture the role of taxonomy in the education. Is it clear? Now, why I am using that figure? You right hand side, every image is, after doing a lot of research, I have taken it. Actually, whenever you take a weightlifter, okay, you are just lifting empty bar. Very easy, without any effort, we can simply lift the weight. If you add 10 kg, then some effort is needed. Like that, if you add more weight, then he has to put lot of efforts. Then only we can rise. It's a physical effort. But we are talking about mental effort. Let us consider brain. If you ask level 1 question, you are not loading your brain with large weight. If you are asking level 2 question, the brain should be loaded to some extent. Okay? Are you able to follow me? If you ask very high level question, brain should be very hard. That is why if the students are trying to attempt gate questions, immediately they will go to, even if you started reading some very difficult mathematical thing, automatically your hand will go here. You are feeling the heat. There is not very easy task, you have to understand more. Therefore, Bloom's has used cognitive loading to categorize knowledge into 6 levels. What is the factor involved here? Cognitive loading. When you move from level 1 to level 2, level 3, level 4, we are applying cognitive load to our brain. That is why some students are not able to attempt that. But after some practice, we can do it. Is it clear? Now, without knowing this, can we expect this from our student? First, what we need to do? All the faculty must know taxonomy very clearly. Then, we need to change our methodology. We need to teach so that we are able to bring this in our students. Then only we can assess it. Without doing something, can we go for directly assessment? No. We need to change our methodologies. In 2001, one of the former students of Benjamin Bloom's, L.W. Anderson, Laurent Anderson, L.W. Anderson, he is actually PhD student of Benjamin Bloom's. In 2001, he revised the Bloom's taxonomy. The right hand side, it's called revised taxonomy in 2001. The number of levels are same. Levels are same, but there are some changes in the name. For effective communication among the teaching community, he has changed the name of the levels. Instead of knowledge, he is using remember. Instead of comprehension, understand. Application, applying. Analyzing, analyze. Here. Then there is a exchange of 5 and 6. Initially we thought judging is higher level, creating new is not high level. But the recent research show that creating new will not come before judging. Whenever you are publishing an article, when your article will be accepted, if you have compared your methodology with previous methodologies, if your method works very well, are you able to follow me? Therefore, judgment comes first. In the judgment, if your work gives better results, then only that will be accepted as a new. Therefore, now they rearranged it. Fifth one is evaluation. Creating new is highest level. Therefore, the new taxonomy, remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, create. The expectations are same. Only name is changed. Why the name is changed? Because the name itself clearly gives what is expected. Creating, remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating. Therefore, name itself dictates the expectations. Therefore, this is very popular now. Most of the institutes we adopted revised to Bloom's taxonomy. He did not change the taxonomy name. It is not Anderson taxonomy. Still it is. He don't want to take the name. He wants to give full credit to Benjamin Bloom. That is why it is revised to Bloom's taxonomy. This book was published in 2001. Immediately, actually, in 1999, he expired, Benjamin Bloom. After 1 or 2 years, only the book was published. Is it clear now? Therefore, now we are following only revised to Bloom's taxonomy. It is further categorized into groups: lower order thinking skills, higher order thinking skills. The first three, remember, understand, apply belongs to lower order, analyze, evaluate, create, higher order. It is a staircase structure. It's very, very important. Bloom's taxonomy is called, what is the staircase structure? You just see that there is a vertical line, then there is a horizontal, then one vertical. Are you able to see that? You just follow it. Very, very important. What is the meaning of that? Startingly, I am 0. Okay? To go to the first level, I have to put some effort. Then there is a horizontal. Why? We need to say sometime. We need to stabilize. We need to confirm whether I reach level 1 or not. Sometime. Then you have to put additional practice to rise to level 2. In level 2, we need to confirm. Then level 3. Like that it goes. Using this philosophy, any student can go to any level. If proper practice, proper alignment, proper orientation is given to the student, any student can go from any level to any other level. Only the faculty is guiding, facilitating the movement of students. Even he may not be realizing I am in level 4 or level 5. But faculty is properly motivating and moving, bringing them into different levels. What is the need for that horizontal? Tell me. If there is no horizontal, if you have started moving from level 1 to level 2 immediately, what will happen? You will fall down. No horizontal. You just imagine your steps. Okay? Only vertical. Is it possible? No. Therefore, you rise, stay for some time, confirm it. After confirming, we reach the level 1 level. Appreciate yourself. Then put additional effort. Like that, it moves. Staircase structure. Once somebody reaches level 3, can we see that he has reached level 1, level 2? No. Level 3 means it's implied. I reach level 4. Whether you have to say that sometimes they will put doctor, so and so, BE, ME, PhD. He is engineering professor means understood. He did bachelor degree, master degree, PhD. Somebody, I did postdoc. Whether you need to mention that after BE, MTech, PhD, I did postdoc. Something like that. If somebody says he is in level 4, what we are confirming?
3 already there.
He has reached level 1, stayed for some time, level 2, level 3, then only we reach level 4. No need to mention the previous step. That is implied. That is the meaning of staircase structure. Now you read this on your own. Maybe simply you can read it on your own. You can get some clarity.
Chain, it is in chain.
Now, you wanted to test your level now. Okay? Let us take, you are teaching one course. You are teaching one course. Maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, no problem. If you are able to solve problems in gate question related to that course, then your level is 3. Your level is 3. If you are not able to solve the problems in gate, then you may be in level 1 or level 2. Are you able to follow me? If you are able to solve at a very fast rate with shortcuts, you may be level 4 or level 5. If you are taking more time but you are solving this, level 3. If you are able to use shortcuts, same problem, without using writing, tuck, 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 level 4. At a very fast means level 5. To crack JEE Advanced in India, JEE Advanced, we need level 5 graduate students. Those who are able to have level 5 in physics, chemistry, mathematics, they only can aim IIT. Others cannot crack. Therefore, very fast. JEE Main is level 3. JEE Main is level 3. JEE Advanced is level 5. First, we can assess ourselves. If your self level is very low, with that, can you bring high level in students, among the students? If you wanted to bring your students to level 4, what should be your level? At least level, same level, at least. Otherwise, one level higher, at least one level higher. Therefore, using Bloom's taxonomy, first we need to assess. It's called self-assessment. If your level is no need to worry. We have so many opportunities to build it. We can improve. With that improvement, you can deliver it. Thereby, we are able to support, we are able to give mentoring. So our students also rising in high levels. Are you able to follow me? Why our students are not getting gate score? Who is responsible? That's all. We are not practicing it. Don't say students are very weak. First, if you want to really improve, first we need to self-assess ourselves. It will expose clearly. If you use Bloom's taxonomy, your current knowledge will be exposed. No need to worry. But knowing that it's not a negative thing, it is an opportunity to understand. That's all. But level 2, level 3 is not very tough. We can easily practice. Try to solve many problems. Automatically we will move from one level to higher level, according to the staircase structure. Okay. What is time now? 3:20. Okay, I will spend 10 minutes before break. Very small thing. There is another domain. What are the 3 domains of taxonomy? Knowledge domain, affective domain, skill domain. We covered only
Knowledge.
Now I am going to cover very, very important domain. It is important than knowledge. It is the master actually. You have to give much importance to affective. It is totally ignored in educational system. Not only India, throughout the world, they are not giving importance to affective domain. But according to Bloom's, without the affective domain, it is very, very difficult to change knowledge domain. If somebody wants to improve their knowledge, first they will be motivated to improve. Can you read these two quotes? After reading, you can get your own conclusion. Why it is very important. Affective domain. Now it is almost psychology. Bloom said is psychology. Affect is also psychology. Therefore, in order to be a teacher, you should be a very good educational psychologist, not a normal medical psychologist. Educational psychology. We need to know the student psychology, educational psychology. It is important. How learning happens, what we need to do, how to plan the educational platform and so on. After reading these two, what is the conclusion, sir? What is the first statement? What is emotion? Emotion is here. Calm is here. Head and the body. Can we separate? All living organism will connected only. We cannot teach only for head. Fractured. If you are teaching only for knowledge, you are teaching only for head. Therefore, what is the role of teacher now? Whether you are teaching for knowledge, what is your responsibility now? Both. Who is giving motivation? Now we are going to discuss that. It is actually like a Bible for education. He did 8 years of research, Benjamin Bloom, from 1956 to 1964. This, in order to release this book, 8 years of work. In 1964, he published the second textbook. The first book is 1956. The second book is 1964. Affective domain. That's all. This is affective domain. Very simple. According to Benjamin Bloom's, there are 5 levels in affective domain. Are you able to understand knowledge domain? What is affective domain? Can you give some example for affective domain? Physically presence, mentally absent, there is affective domain. Those who are not able to know the value of this information, they are affectively very weak. Those who are discussing, those who are writing, those who are asking questions, they are affective or affectively motivated to learn. Is it clear? Some students are not attending. It's a knowledge problem or affective problem? Affective problem. Therefore, first we need to change their attitude. Automatically they will listen. We cannot work in knowledge. Okay? Somebody may be, it is not important for me. Anyway, I am going to work in IT field. Electrical, mechanical is not just getting pass marks more than sufficient. There is an attitude block, mental block. We need to give proper orientation. Now AI field is moving like anything. Maybe after 2 years, all coders going to come out of job. They are going to be jobless. During that time, the so-called core engineers, you are going to lead the world. That's the reality. AI is going to take most of the entry-level job in software. Coding job will be almost finished. 80 to 90% job will be over. Only 10%. They will have the capacity to verify the codes generated by AI. They should be master then only they can survive. Therefore, they have to upskill their knowledge. Otherwise, they will not be relevant to the current industry. This attitude problem. According to Benjamin Bloom, there are 5 levels of changing the affective value system. Affective value system. What is the first level? Receive, respond, value, organize, internalize or characterize. Here also, for each level, he has given expectations. In order to say somebody in level 1, what we need to expect. What is the level 1 name? Receiving. Expectation is willing to receive the information. Willing to receive the information without any hesitation, bottleneck or constraint. What is the ability for the first level? If learners are willing to receive the information without any hesitation, without any bottleneck or constraint, we can confirm that that person in level 1. Can you elaborate? What do you mean by willing to receive the information? I am delivering it. Some of you may say that, what is the OB? I know very well what he is going to say. I have much experience. I have, he is very Chota. I have 40 years experience in teaching. What he is going to say. If somebody is thinking in their mind, even they are not in level 1. Those are physically present, mentally absent. Time will be elapsed. Knowledge will not be imparted. Why knowledge is not imparted? Affective mental block. That ego is resisting them to learn new things. That is affective. Receiving, willingness to receive. Sitting in the classroom, thinking cinema, some other activities, house, maybe thinking about their children, thinking tomorrow Saturday, something like that. If you are thinking like that, physically present, mentally, for all are not in level 1. Yes. Then let's move on to level 2. What is level 2? Responding to the stimuli. Responding in the situation. Responding. What do you mean responding? Writing, reacting, asking questions, maybe discussion among yourself. Not only in the classroom, maybe beyond the classroom, going to the library. Google it. He's saying something. Really it is true, he is cheating. Something like, maybe if you started reading, you are already moving from level 1 to level 2. Therefore, level 2 is not only in the classroom, beyond the classroom also. Go and meet some experts. Charting with the AI, chart GPT. That is called level 2. Receiving, responding. What is level 3? Once you responded, you know the value. You started knowing the value. You have started practicing it. Knowing this, tomorrow you are going to your lecture. Now I wanted to motivate my student. If somebody is not listening, I wanted to give some extra so that they are also started listening my class. That is value. Started practicing it. Once you started practicing, what will happen? No, your inner system will not allow you to. Because if you started giving extra time, it is very difficult to cover the syllabus. Next day, you will not do that. Because new thing will cut down. Therefore, there should be a competition between previous ability and new ability. The previous ability will not allow you to freely select the new one. There is a competition between lot of abilities are there, no? That is called 4th level. If you overcome that, already you have moved from level 3. Even with that, you are able to follow, you are able to sustain it, your new practice, new learning. If you practice over the years, maybe 4 years, 5 years down the line, then your character will be permanently changed. Nobody can change your character. You will be visualized with that character. That person is always that capability, that character. The character will never change. Therefore, if you say your PO is, my students are independent self-learner, you have to change their attitude permanently. Then only, even after completing your B degree, they will update their knowledge, they will be to higher position, your PO will be achieved. Therefore, we are playing with attitude. Without knowing this, can you play? Nothing. As a faculty, we must know that my responsibility is not improving the knowledge. Concurrently, we have to build attitude and knowledge. Without changing the attitude, knowledge will not be developed. With that, we will break for tea. What is the time? Okay, we'll break. Yes.
Sir, madam.
OBE, we have to give. We will discuss it.
Sir, from IIT Guwahati, sir came over here. So he is taking care of attendance. If anyone not present, please consider. Then you put a sign, sir. Don't put other signs. If he marked absent, above the absent, don't sign and all. He is not feeling correctly. Please consider him. Then you can whatever you want, you can do it. Because we are not doing anything. Taking care of attendance fully. He only taking care. Please. We are not taking care.
சரி இப்போ இன்னொன்று சொல்லுங்க. இப்போ நாளைக்கு இருப்பாங்க. இப்போ நாளைக்கு ஒரு இஷ்யூ இல்லை.
முடிஞ்சவரை அனுப்புங்க. உங்க 2 பேரை வச்சுட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் அழைச்சிட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. சொல்லுங்க மேடம், ரிக்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணுங்க மேடம். யார் சொன்னது?
ரிசல்ட் டிலே ஆயிடும். இன்னைக்கு தான் லாஸ்ட் டேட். இல்லை நம்ம கூட தமிழ் எல்லாரும் சொல்லிட்டேன். இன்னைக்கு தான் லாஸ்ட் டேட். எல்லாம் சப்மிட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. எல்லாம் அவங்க சப்மிட் அவங்க தான் இண்டிவிஜுவலாக ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம்ல அவங்க டேக் கேர் பண்ணுவாங்க. இல்லை நாளைக்கு கண்டிப்பாக இருப்பாங்க. பட் நான் நெக்ஸ்ட் 3 days என்னன்றதை பிளான் பண்ணுறேன்.
ஏன்பா கேட்டு தான் சைன் பண்ணாங்க. நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம் பிரபு, நம்ம சைடு வரவே இல்லை.
கேமரா தலையில் Yeah.
మాకు ఇచ్చేకూడదా ఇచ్చేసేకున్నానా మళ్ళీ ఆడొచ్చుదా ఏం స్వీట్స్ అన్నా
బిస్కెట్
ఒక దాంట్లో మేడం థ్యాంక్స్ ఇచ్చేయాలి బంగారు తండ్రి థ్యాంక్స్ హేమంత్ పడుతుంది నోట్లో పెట్టుకో వచ్చారు చేస్తా ఉన్నారు ఏమంతలేదు అమ్మాయిలు మాత్రం ఊరికే సాంగ్స్ ఏమో స్నాక్స్ తీసుకున్నారా థ్యాంక్స్ కా నా భాగం కూడా తీసుకొస్తున్నావా లేదా
అడిగాను మీకు ఇచ్చేసాను నిజంగా అడిగాను
సరే
కాల్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా సరే తీసుకొద్దాంలే అని అడిగాను
ఎన్ని గంటల వరకు
5:30
బస్సులు ఉంటాయా
చూసుకోరాలి నాది
బస్సులు ఉంటాయా
ఉంటే అడుగుతాను
मैं देखी नहीं कैसा मैडम मैं कैसा मैंने नहीं
ఏం కనిపిస్తాడు
మేడం అదే అడిగింది ఇప్పుడు 2 రోజులు అంటే ఓకే మళ్ళీ పిల్లలు వస్తారు కదా మా క్లాస్ ఉంటారు కదా అంటే ఆ సంగతి అప్పుడు చూద్దాం అడిగేసారు వాళ్ళు ఏదో పేపర్ సబ్మిట్ చేయాలంట ఆ వర్క్లో ఉన్నారు
మామూలు సబ్మిషన్ చేయటా
వాళ్ళు వేసింది అదే మిట్టదేమో వాళ్ళకి మనకు
అదే కదా చెప్తాను ఒక సెక్షన్కి 2-3 సెక్షన్లు చేస్తాను
ఈ పిల్లలకి వాళ్ళని పెట్టుకోవాలి కదా ఎప్పుడో సబ్మిట్
ఈరోజు చేసేస్తే చేసుకున్నాం వాడు ఫ్లాష్ మాకు అడగనాడు అలా ఏమో మార్నింగ్
ఓన్లీ చిత్తూరా?
ఓన్లీ కాలేజ్ బస్సెస్ 5:30కి స్టార్ట్.
అవునా? సరేనా?
సరే.
మీ ఊరు బస్సు లేకపోతే నువ్వు ఆర్టీసీ బస్సులో పోమా?
నాకు 20 రూపాయలు పక్క మళ్ళీ
మాకు పొలంనేరు ఉందా లేదా? పొలంనేరు ఉంది కదా అంతే.
అందరికి ఒక 5 రూపాయలు.
నీకేం మళ్ళీ క్రెడిట్ అయింది కదా, ఇంకేమి ఇంకా
ఏం ఛార్జింగ్ ఉంటున్నారో
చేర్చదు దానికి ఎందుకు పంపించేస్తాను నేను ఏం చేస్తాను.
वीडियोस सुनते हैं तो मैं यूट्यूब में जाके
ఇదొకటి 5 రూపాయలు.
ఒకటి ఇచ్చినారంట.
मुझे करना नहीं लगता है
డబ్బా నీకు కనిపిస్తే చూడు, లేదు అంటే తెచ్చుకోండి, ఇక్కడే కదా షాప్. కనిపిస్తే చూడు, డబ్బాలో ఉంది చూడు.
ఎంత పైన
స్టాండ్ లేదా అయ్యా?
నొక్కి ఎవరో ఏదో చేసేస్తారు, ఇంకా అయిపోయింది. చాలా
సార్ నీకు కనిపించకపోతే పోయింది, కానీ ఎక్కడు పక్కనే ఉంది చూడు షాప్. సచివాలయం పక్కన రోడ్లో మేము
రమేష్ సార్ బస్ ఉంటుందండి.
ఉంటుందండి మేడం 5:30 వరకు.
మన బస్సులో
మన బస్సు ఏమో తెలీదు, వీకోట బస్సు ఉంటుంది కదా, నాకు అట్లా వెళ్ళిపోతాను నేను.
ఇంకోటి ముందు కలుసుకోవాలి నీకు.
ఇంకోటి ఉంది ఇట్లా బస్సు.
బిడ్డకి హార్ట్ ఉంది, నాకు ఆర్డర్ ఇస్తున్నాం. చెప్పండి చెప్పండి ఏమో మా పరిస్థితి ఏం చేస్తాం. ఏం సార్ కాదు షూట్ పిలిచిన పోతామా, షూట్ పిలిచిన పోయినాం అందరూ పడుతున్నారు. టుమారో సరే పో. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. Right going on? No?
Because this way they even trying.
My students are there. Knowledge is on par with no. I just want to learn. No, you.
Experience also not considered, not considered, hard work also not considered, honest also not considered. What doesn't understand this college? I think age is less, I think.
No. Mine is 40. He went to Lord Shiva. He went to Lord Shiva.
Sir is there, reduce the weight.
everything.
Because my apartment is third floor. I take up and down.
No, no.
And third, my third floor. How they will come down?
No, before I maybe have 4 years completed. Weight is reduce the weight. That's a find out. Reduce the weight. Teaching.
Most eligible batch.
No, sir. 4 years working. Sir, 4 years I know I got it before. But reduce weight, I think. Weight, reduce the weight. Right? 8 seat, I think. Something.
And I become when you the puff, I will watch you like this. It will excuse me.
Before our friend is very close. Sir is relieved. I am very close. My friend is sir. English faculty.
He is very close to him.
Oh, our friend in hostel is very communicative. But the person is relieved. The person is very good, sir. Good person.
Only politics and very
No. He's in department. It is your company for him in the place where you
Very hostel is there, but something.
but sir, you tell me, he was cooking department, in which department he used to say?
Why were you not told? Don't be here. You are told you got not. Ask him. I call and ask him. Including his. Not after mark. Telling you that wait. What are you doing? Jump over, not up mark. Not
Told.
Yes, my basic are all right.
சாப்பிட்டோம் இல்லைங்களா? சாப்பிட்டோம். கேசி போட்டுக்கலாம். ஓப்பன் லைட்டா கேசி லைட்டா இருக்கா? சாப்பிட்டோம் இல்லையா?
Don't worry about bus. We are going 5:30 only taking bus, sir. 5:30 only bus taking all buses. Students. No, for faculty, Vikota, Madanapalli, Chittur. 3 buses will take us.
2 buses will be sir. Will be up to 6.
5:30 madam bus. Vikota, Madanapalli, Chittur for faculty.
4:30.
No, madam. That's what I'm telling you.
I don't have
No, he will be marking absent, madam.
I don't have certificates.
1 hour, madam.
I will be late. I go 8 o'clock.
Chittur bus will be there, no?
I'm not from Chittoor, sir. I have to go Kolar side.
Paid 1 hour, madam. Just 1 week, madam. Why you are losing the certificate, madam? He is monitoring, madam. Otherwise, I cannot adjust it. He is not.
Let us start our discussion. Affective domain is more important than knowledge domain. It consists of 5 levels, hierarchically increasing order of complexity, starting from receiving, responding, valuing, organizing, characterizing or internalizing. Receiving means willingness to receive the information without any bottleneck or constraint, any reservation. With respect, that's very, very important. Second one is participation in the discussions. Okay? Willingness to take notes. Even beyond the classroom, spending some time towards learning. Going to library, buying the textbook, Googling, discussing with some experts, all are related to responding. Responding bandwidth is very high. Receiving is within the classroom only, instantaneous. But receiving maybe next day also happen. 2 days, 1 week after also happen. But receiving immediate. Responding means bandwidth. Then value means after responding differently, you started valuing, started practicing, third level. Maybe after 1 week or 4 days or 15 days, definitely there will be a resistance from your own system that will not allow you to change you. Even after that resistance, if you started practicing consistently over years, maybe 1 year, you have organized the new habit, new phenomena, new methodology. Then if you start consistently for 5 years, 5 years, 6 years, then it will be a permanent change in your character. That will not be changed until your life. It is called affective domain. Within the classroom, we can change the attitude up to 2. As a teacher, if you really believe, who is controlling receiving and responding? If the faculty is very clear, what is the role of faculty? We can change the attitude of individuals in the classroom in 1 and 2 by giving extended activity, assignment, some task. They are outside the classroom practicing that, students. Therefore, you are helping in third level, valuing. After value started, it is very difficult to stop. Student automatically vibrant. That is why some of the students initially they will be very, very lazy. Once you know, once they know the reality, the importance, the value, nobody can control. They will be highly motivated. Now to make them in level 1, as a faculty, what I have to do? Tell me. Going to the classroom. Can I start delivering immediately? Straight away go to the blackboard or whiteboard, writing continuously, even without seeing the student. 1 hour continuous writing, giving the notes. It means the faculty is not understanding how learning is happening. Learning is 3 levels, 3 different dimensions. Affective, knowledge, and they are thinking learning is equal to knowledge. Learning is not like that. Without motivation, without receiving, the learning is not accomplished. Therefore, first we need to do something so that most of the learners are in the receiving end. We are making them in level 1. What I have to do now? Can I start writing something? No. What we need to do?
Previous class recap.
And we can take previous
class what we discussed.
joking. Something related to the domain you are discussing. What is really happening in the industry? If you understand this topic, what is the usage of that in your professional career? What you are going to discuss now, the importance, relevance in their professional career. Like that, if you say 2 minutes related to the course topics you are going to discuss in that hour, that session, if you spend 2 minutes, I think not all, at least most of the students will be started in the level 1. After that, go to the board. You discuss for 8 to 10 minutes. Stop it. Give some task. Ask questions. Give some small activity. Why we are giving this? Move them from level 1 to, you are asking them to respond. So that as a faculty, by simply organizing your lesson plan or session plan, you are not only delivering the knowledge, you are parallelly constructing their attitude. You can give some more home assignment, or you go and read this book. It is beyond classroom responding. If you give some work assignment, it may be level 3 also. Therefore, as a faculty, now our role is not only knowledge improvement. We are assuming 2 responsibilities. Concurrently or parallelly, we are improving attitude, knowledge. Thereby, the role of affective domain is effectively handled by proper instructional delivery plan. Instructional delivery plan. Is it clear now? What is your current level? Whether you are in level 1 or level 0 or I cannot ask level 3. Why? Level 2 itself, you have to do something externally. Let's assume that most of the faculty, you are stopping your learning here itself about whatever we discussed today. What is your attitude change? You are not going to beyond this classroom. What will happen? This learning will be faded away. You have to move to level 3 in attitude. Then only you will start practicing knowledge level. First you have to confirm external by discussing with others. Really it is useful. That will make the attitude in level 3, automatically you will start practicing in your classroom. If you stop your learning here itself, you are blindly terminating this. Therefore, we are not going for changes in the regular classroom. Only your attitude is controlling your knowledge. Are you able to follow me? Next we have a psychomotor domain. What is psychomotor domain? Any idea? In general, psychomotor means movement of our body parts. Cycling, whether it's knowledge domain or psychomotor domain. Cycling. Cycling is knowledge. Cycling. Moving. Actually, brain is activating your body parts. Coordination from brain, but we are moving. Singing. Psychomotor or knowledge. Rangoli. Welding. Aarti. Kitchen. So, we are spending some time. What is it? Psychomotor or knowledge? You are very, it's a skill, psychomotor skill. Swimming, running. Now tell me, what are the psychomotor skill activities in engineering education? Civil engineering. What are the psychomotor activities? Surveying, drawing, any other? Designing means? Designing or planning can be done software also. If you draw using your hand, Yes, that is psychomotor. Any other? Laboratory conducting some test, experimentation, psychomotor. Scent of materials lab, some soil mechanics lab, hydraulics lab, all are psychomotor. Civil, we have so many psychomotor skills. Let us take electrical, mechanical engineering. Anybody from mechanical? Okay, tell me what are the psychomotor skills in mechanical engineering education?
Every lab comes under mechanical or psychomotor only, sir, except software.
No, tell me. I don't know because you
Strength
don't
of
tell.
materials,
Huh?
strength of materials, fluid mechanics, heat transfer.
No, laboratory.
Yes, sir.
Okay, laboratory. Then welding, workshop,
Workshops, lathe machines,
CNC, lathe machines.
everything comes under psychomotor.
Yes. Therefore, in mechanical civil, we have so many psychomotor activities. In electrical engineering, anybody from electrical? Electrical? Machines lab. Then power system lab, tell me, what are the psychomotor?
Fault analysis.
Fault analysis, how they are going to find? Whether they are using any movement, physical movement? You should be very careful, sir, here. Whether they are using software or equipment for fault analysis. Equipment use means okay. If they are making some connections, okay. If they are performing something in the software, that is not psychomotor, pure knowledge. Let us go for ECE. ECE.
Electronics lab.
Lab. Maybe connections, PCB, connections. Taking some reading, drawing graph. All are psychomotor. Computer science.
IT workshop.
Tinkering lab, okay. Programming lab. Programming lab is psychomotor or knowledge? You should be very clear here. That is why I am asking further. In computer science and IT, psychomotor is almost nil. Civil, mechanical, very high. After that, electrical, ECE. When it comes to IT, CSE field, 99% knowledge. We are addressing only two domains. Affective is common. Without affective, there is no knowledge and skill. Therefore, in circuit branches, all the three domains are involved. When it comes to computer science, IT related, most of the times we are playing around knowledge and attitude. If the faculty members are very familiar by properly orienting your information, we are able to control these two dimensions, therefore learning will be effective. Is it clear? Now let us discuss the psychomotor activities. There are seven. What is the first one? Perception, set, mechanism, guided response, then mechanical guided response, adaptation, then origination. 7 or 6? One is missing actually. Between adaptation and origination, one more is there. Complex overt response. Okay. Perception is the first level, set is second level, guided response is third level, mechanism is fourth level, fifth one is complex overt response, then adaptation, finally origination. Let us take one by one. Perception set is premature, very first level. It is actually your body parts are good. Perception means your sensors, your movement. If you are able to move this like this, you did not start any work. If you are able to move, you are able to listen, then your perception set is okay. Only in third level, we are going to do some work. Guided response with the help of somebody. Any psychomotor activity, initially we need some help. Whenever you are going to start cycling, what will happen? Day one itself, can you cycle? Somebody will balance it. That is called the guided response. With the help of somebody, if you are doing some psychomotor activity, that is called the guided response. After practicing for some day, then you are able to do independently to that. What is mechanism? Without any help, if you are able to do some physical activity accurately, then fourth level. If you are able to do complex activity, complex means maybe helicopter or very complex machine. Simple cycle is your mechanism. If you are able to do some coordinated complex system, that is called complex overt response. Then adaptation. Adaptation means you are able to change something in the while learning, you are doing systematically. After some practice, you are able to change something so that it will be better than what they taught. After some experience, you are able to, during cycling, what will happen? With holding, only we can do it. After that, without, there is actually adaptation. Oh, by experience, you are going to do some improvement. But originally, is it clear? That's called origination. And finally, sorry, there is not adaptation. Finally, origination means if you are able to propose a new methodology for doing some physical activity, that is called origination. Creating, maybe the knowledge, if you see, it's a creation. Are you able to follow me? Therefore, 7 levels. First 2 is primitive. We are not at all doing any physical work. We are ready to do some physical work. First one is guided with the help of somebody who are doing it. Next one, you are independently doing it. Next one is complex behavior, you are doing it. Then you are adapting. From learning, you are able to do some incremental changes. That's called adaptation. Finally, creation of new movement. Okay. In our curriculum, what we expect when it comes to psychomotor? Whether we are able to create new pattern? No. Whether we are expecting adaptation? No. We are expecting mechanism, more than sufficient. The examination, they have to repeat they on their own. No help. They have to do on their own. But during initial period, some help will be given. With that, they have to do it. Knowledge domain, what is the level expected for engineering graduate? Can we aim for 6th level? For which program we can aim for 6th level? Creating something new. We have BE program, ME, PhD like that. Can you identify the level of education for which we have to expect 6th level? PG or PhD? If you aim creating new is for ME, nobody will complete ME. Now tell me, what is expected for K6 is level 6 expected for only PhD program. Even level 6 is not properly verified in PhD. That is the problem in India. Who is responsible for that? Supervisor. Because he don't know what is created. Masters, PhD. That is why he is not able to compare. Okay? Therefore, Bloom's tests are helpful in all the things. You'll be very confident. PhD means you have to prepare a new paper, otherwise you are not, I will not expect. I will not recommend you. Do publication IEEE. Don't come to me. I will say minimum 2. First you will write IEEE only. Even after 2 trials, if you are not able to publish IEEE, come to 2nd level. First, whether it is going to be rejected, I don't bother. You have to submit only to IEEE. Then we can go for next level. Minimum 2, otherwise no PhD. Day 1 itself, not day 1. Before getting signature, I will confidently say this is, if you want to do PhD, you will take 4 years or 5 years. After publication in this journal, then only I will accept. If you are ready, come here. Otherwise, automatically quality will come. Is it clear? Therefore, what is exposure for ME? Tell me now. ME is K5, level 5. Undergraduate, what we expect? Level 3 to level 2. Level 3 minimum. Because who is engineer? The person who is applying. Understand the word. Applying the concept for creating some products, some systems for societal improvement. Who is engineer? Minimum is applied. Without K3 level, they cannot practice engineering. K3, K6, diploma, K2, ITI, K1, that's all. School education, K2 must. Why? The level is K5 simply. We can apply Bloom's taxonomy. Gate is K3, K2, K3. K3 is 40%. K4, 20%. Understand 40%. 40, 40, 20. Even if you are able to solve problem in apply level, we can get all India rank in gate examination. If our students are not clearing gate examination, then itself confirms, not faculty. Students are not in K3. If students are not in K3, automatically reflects faculty. Is it clear? Therefore, why in India unemployment? Finally, it comes to Bloom's taxonomy. We are not very clear what is the level of our knowledge, what is the level of student, what is expected. We don't have uniform scale. Somebody is saying excellent, somebody is saying very good. Both students are writing examination, nobody is qualifying. Therefore, our assessment is weak, scale is weak. Therefore, if you started using uniform scale, that is exposing real quality. It is giving the gap by using